Dude, I just topped the whole thing and never hit the start button. That stinks. Anyway, let me repeat what I've been saying for the last 4 minutes. 14-2, data from surveys. It's a bunch of vocabulary. There's really no math here, it's vocabulary and counting. A survey, it's when you ask people questions to gather some data. Data is what they're responding to the survey. And when you take a survey, you can't go and ask everybody. You want to get a sample of the larger group. So when people surveyed represent a larger group, the people are a sample of the larger group. The sample should be selected randomly. A good example, an easy example of this is if I wanted to ask Pioneer students how they were doing with the quarantine, should I only ask my class who I have all their emails and I can get it done in 2 minutes? No, that is not a random sample of the students of Pioneer. Now, that would be a great survey telling me what my class thinks, but if my survey is to try and figure out what the kids at Pioneer think, I need 6th graders, I need 4th graders, I need kindergartners, I need boys, I need girls, I need people from different backgrounds, I need people who walk to school, people who bike to school, people who drive to school, people who live in Davis, people who live outside of Davis. I need to get a little bit of everything from the kids at our school, not just what's easy. That is what we call a good sample of the population. So someone asked about the number of pets. As they answered, they would make an X down here on the chart. And then you can take that little chart thingy and you can make what they call a frequency table. Frequency table is just simply labeled. Notice you have the overall label, pets at home. You have a label for the left column and the right column. And then you just have your responses going down the frequency table. And this, by the way, as we learned yesterday, isn't a chart. That was my bad. That is a line plot. We have some good questions down here. They're asking about this line plot right here. One question is, how many people responded to the survey? How would you figure that? Well, let's start off easy. How many people ran 4.5 miles? Well, 2. Okay. How many people responded to the survey? You're just going to count all of the X's. 2 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. Really simple. The trick that they like is number 6 right here. How many people ran 3.5 miles or more? So I'm going to count these because they ran to 3.5 miles. And I'm going to count these 2 because they ran more. And this 1 because that person ran more than 3.5 miles. Simple. Simple. In your homework, there's reteaching. And there's practice. Let me get on that picture a wee bit more. Now, on that practice one, they did have halves. Like I see 14.5 and 6 3/4. You're going to put them in between. So the 6 3/4, focus. I can't focus on the little tiny font. It's not quite over the 7. It's almost to the 7 because it's 6 3/4. Simple. Alrighty. Have a lovely day.